Hello, everyone. My name is Sandra Diaz-Castillo, and I am a Market Insight Principal at the Evernorth Research Institute. As a researcher, I pay close attention to what's happening in the market, follow the various healthcare trends, and consider how they might affect organizations like yours. We realize how important it is for you to stay up to speed with what is happening and what may come, so that you can make informed decisions for your workforce, your leadership, and even in designing your own culture of health. And that's where we come in, to help keep you informed on what is happening and what to be on the lookout for, so that you can address common workplace needs. And one of my favorite parts of the research is to share insights that are practical and useful. So throughout this series, we'll share our findings so that you can have the tools that you need to make confident decisions. Nowadays, organizations are faced with so many significant challenges, and it is how we respond that determines whether you're an employer of choice. We're listening, and we've heard about the challenges. How can we attract and retain employees? How do we manage and help exhausted workforces? And how do we manage the cost pressures in this looming economic downturn? Now, more than ever, it becomes even more important to respond well and with the right partner by your side. Today, I'm joined by John Word, Market Insight Managing Director at Cigna Healthcare, to talk about the benefits of plan integration and the value of employees engaging in their health by utilizing and maximizing their plan offerings. And we know this is important because employer-sponsored health benefits can have a significant impact on attracting and retaining talent, reducing health barriers, and simply helping people thrive. Hello, John. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Well, hi, Sandra. Thanks for having me. And I'm really excited to be here to share some of our insights on these really important topics.
There's so much to talk about here, John. So I want to just dive right in. We know employees are looking for strong health insurance benefit options. And we also know that benefits are a significant contributor to attracting key talent and keeping them in the workplace. How is Cigna Healthcare best equipped to help our clients?
Well, we've known that health benefits have always been an important part of how employers attract and retain talent. So that part's not new. But if there's anything that the last several years has taught us, it's that our health is sacrosanct to us, both as individuals and as employers who depend on healthy workers to drive productivity. Benefits are a key part of that. But in addition, employers and members are now demanding and frankly deserve intuitive, simple experiences and a health ecosystem that's easy to navigate. At Cigna, we're focused on all of the above. We start with core offerings in medical, pharmacy, and behavioral. We can add in additional solutions like dental, vision, and supplemental health. But then really importantly, we wrap all of that with experiences, whether digital and mobile, telephonic, or chat, that help our members understand their coverage and the broader system so that they can make the best, most affordable choices regarding their health and their care. And by keeping our members healthy, we keep our clients' business healthy and growing. So it's a win-win.
I agree with you. And we keep seeing that in the research. Employees value and want holistic benefits that are easy to use. In fact, according to a survey conducted by the Harvard Business Review on the most desirable employee benefits, we learned that when choosing between a high-paying job and a lower-paying job with better benefits, respondents said health insurance benefits might tip them towards the latter. And the highest rated benefits included better health, dental, and vision insurance for both men and women. John, does this surprise you?
Not in the least, Sandra. There was a time not too long ago when we compartmentalized the idea of health. We thought about physical health, mental health, social health, et cetera, somewhat independent of one another. And even within physical health, we thought about things like oral health maybe differently than we thought about the health of the rest of your body. Well, we know now that health is health, period. And we have a deep understanding that our members don't just think about their own health, they care deeply about the health of the others that are in their family or that are within their household. Now, this is especially true of women, but it's not limited to just women. And, we can't think about a household as a standard traditional family household, with two parents and a couple of kids. Households are diverse, workforces are diverse, And that means that as the needs of our members and of our clients evolve, we have to maintain that deep and dynamic understanding of how we can best serve our customers and clients holistically. So we spend a lot of time understanding client and customer needs so that we can provide solutions and experiences that work best for them when and where they need it.
John, I am so glad that you mentioned that because we see it in the research. Every workforce is unique and we must remain adaptive to best support all of the models and landscapes. Can you share more about the value of integration and how the integrated plans can best support employers and their employees?
Sure. There's a lot in that question. So for the sake of time, I'll just highlight a few. First and foremost, with an integrated plan, care is more coordinated and seamless. At the highest level, the health plan is easier to navigate and understand. All the benefits are under one plan, so health information is easier to locate. And there's a more natural collaboration of care when you think about the broader ecosystem. On the flip side, with fragmented plans, they can make it a little more challenging to understand plan options, to collaborate care, and to navigate what we all know is already a pretty complex system overall. So let me bring that to life a little bit through an example of an integrated plan. If I have my medical plan combined with behavioral health and pharmacy, that can result in more timely, coordinated, and personalized care that ultimately costs less out of pocket. My providers are going to have a better understanding of my overall health because systems and support teams have the platform, data, and insights that they need to be communicating, as needed on a real-time basis. And that's just the experience piece of it. All of that also translates into greater savings for the employee and the employer in terms of not just the outlay on medical expense, but also on productivity and presenteeism, just to name a few things. We do studies on this every year, and according to our study in 2022 on the value of integration, clients can actually save $148 per member per year when medical, behavioral, and pharmacy benefits are integrated compared to when they're not. Employers who offer strong employee benefits across the board are setting their employees up for greater success in health, and in turn, optimizing their own organization's return on that investment in health.
Integrated plans rely on data and connected platforms. You mentioned that, John, and that really caught my attention. Can you explain that a little bit further?
Absolutely. That's a key component when it comes to the value of integration. As I mentioned, when benefits are bundled under one plan, we're able to see the full picture. And I don't just mean Cigna Healthcare, I mean the patient and the providers all across the care spectrum as well. These digital capabilities allow for a simpler user experience, and that's particularly invaluable at the time of needing care. Additionally, it allows us to gather the key insights to better inform our clients and act as their consultative partner as they think about the evolution of their benefits and their plans offerings. Integrated plans fuel data and insights that allow us to also enable smarter care choices for our members and for the providers that we work with as well. We're able to identify opportunities and build solutions to address challenges that we see firsthand based on the data that's coming into us.
You've raised some great points. At the highest level, we've learned some of the key benefits of the value of integration for both the employee and the employer, and the deep insights our teams have on the client workforces. Next, can you talk about some of the benefits of empowering employees to utilize and maximize their plan? Again, we know that employees are demanding premium healthcare options in addition to health and wellness programs. Why is this ultimately a positive thing for employers? And why should they hop on board with this new expectation from employees?
Yeah, that's a great question, Sandra, and something that we spend a lot of time thinking about. At the end of the day, this question really comes down to value. What is the value that employers get out of their investment in benefits for their employees? And what's the value that employees get out of the investment they make in paying for their health benefits? So it won't surprise you to hear me say this based on some of our previous discussion, but value is not a one-size-fits-all type of equation. If you're a customer or a member who's managing multiple chronic conditions and you have a high need for care, your sense of value is going to be different than if you're a healthy member and you don't have high acuity health needs. But either way, all employees depend on their employer and on Cigna to support their overall health and wellness. And we are constantly looking for ways to deliver on that in highly personalized ways. Offering strong healthcare packages not only drives retention among top talent, but it's also an important driver of vitality. And according to our 22 study on vitality, which was performed by the Cigna Group, healthy lifestyles significantly improve overall vitality, and that has a positive impact on productivity. In fact, just one insight from the study is that people with higher vitality levels are about half as likely to be obese as those with low vitality levels. And that matters. And that's just the tip of the iceberg, Sandra. These offerings validate that employees see what matters to their employees and that value supporting their well-being as a priority. It's necessary to connect your workers, your employees, with resources to support them in all facets of their health, mentally, physically, socially, and so on.
I absolutely agree, John. There's so much to talk about when it comes to value. And I know you and I can go on and on. But for now, I want to thank you for sharing some insights about the many benefits of plan integration for both the employers and the employees, and giving us more insight about the comprehensive knowledge that our teams have for our clients' workforces. Employers should encourage employees to stay on their one group plan and to engage in their offerings and utilize them to the fullest. There's exponential benefits not only for the employees, but to the employers.
Well, thank you, Sandra. I'm really glad that I had the opportunity to be here talking about these important topics with you. And I'm really glad that so many of the organizations that we support and partner with are really seeing firsthand why there's so much value in integrating plans and why investing in top-notch employee wellness and well-being programs can help them grow their businesses. As consultative growth partners, it's our job to better understand our client and our member pain points and the issues that their diverse workforce are facing day in and day out as they look to navigate what we know is a pretty complex system. And so, we look to continuously find opportunities that can help our clients attract new employees, retain their top talent, all while keeping their workforce healthy and productive so that they can grow.
I couldn't agree more, John. Thanks again for joining us. And to our listeners, thank you so much for tuning in and being such a valued partner. We look forward to sharing more information like this with you in the future. Growth today is possible, and it starts with employee health.